Hi, my name is Maame Biney. I am a 2018 short track Olympian, and these are my 10 essentials. I was figure skating first, and my dad was talking to my figure skating coach, and she told my dad that I was going too fast for figure skating. I should try speed skating. So I did, and here I am, like 16 years later or something. These are 17 inches long, so like they're really, really long, and they're extremely sharp too. And so I'm not exactly sure about like other skates, but I have to sharpen these like twice, maybe 3 times a week, depending on how the ice is and how dirty it is. I've gotten cut multiple times, yeah, because they're just like super sharp, yeah. This is my anxiety book. It says create your own calm, and I recently got it because I was talking to my therapist and she recommended me getting something to literally just keep me calm during like competition. Pretty far ahead, I feel like, for not only having it for about like a month, and I use it every single time that I just feel super anxious. The first Olympics that I went to was like 2018, so I didn't have the right tools to like really like be honed in, but I know that for now. I worked a lot on my mental state and also my physical state to know what I need to do to be ready for a competition. The next item that I have is my Red Bull. I love Red Bull just because it gives me energy for my next competition or even like school, because I am a student at the U, and not only am I a skater, I'm also a student, and so being able to do both just like drains me out a lot, and I get drained like very easily, especially because I'm training so much, and so having like a can of Red Bull in between skating and classes just like I'm like, oh man, it's a new day kind of thing, you know? I don't have it right now, but my favorite flavor is the watermelon one. And yeah, it's really good. These are 100% my favorite like lounge wear item to wear. It's just nice, and I got it before we left for our World Cups like a month and a half ago. I used it every single day. It was amazing, it was great, and so sad. I have more charms than just one charm, so don't be like, oh, this is so stupid. Why did she have the only one? I had like 3 other charms and they were lost. They got lost, and I'm so mad about it because I like purposely like really put it in, and I think I was just like, I walked too aggressively, I guess, so it just fell off. I had a moon, my name, like M and B, and then I had a lavender thing, and I was planning on adding to my collection, but obviously not. So the only thing that's left is my Aquarius, because I am an Aquarius baby, January 28th, so if you ever want to get me anything. So I have 3 rings that I rarely ever take off that I just took off, but one says pray hard, and I got it actually in middle school. My friend gave it to me, and yeah, I've always worn it, and it says pray hard, and I'm a Christian, and so being able to have a daily reminder on my fingers is really nice. And then I have this ring that says 1 Thessalonians 4:3-4. I don't know if I should say it, but if you want to read the scripture, you'll understand why I don't want to say it. And I keep it on my ring finger, you know, to keep the boys away. And then this one says forever love. I got it for like $1 at AliExpress or Wish or something like that in like 9th grade. I'm a hopeless romantic, as I just say, to keep the boys away, but I'm a hopeless romantic, and I love like romance stories and romance movies and TV shows and stuff like that. So this is my Fenty Skin Toner. I love using this just because I've recently gotten into skincare. Ever since I was younger, I've always had like pimples on my face, and it's something that I struggle with, and sometimes I'm like self-conscious about, but like using Fenty by Rihanna, it's really helped me a lot, like make my skin tone even, especially like on the outskirts of my like cheeks and stuff like that. And then also, speaking of skincare, like staying on that subject, this is my sunscreen. I went to the dermatologist and I was telling her about like not using sunscreen, and she was just like, something that will help your face would definitely be using sunscreen. And I thought that because I'm black and I don't get sunburnt, that I don't need to use sunscreen, and also I really don't go outside a lot because I skate in the rink. And she's just like, that's a really big myth. Like, people with darker skin complexion should definitely be using sunscreen. And so she gave me this, and I've been using it ever since. And even when it's not even like sun outside, like if it's like cloudy or something like that, I still use it. Just if my dermatologist says that I need to use it, I'm gonna listen to her because she's the expert. Maybe it's just like the combination of like my Fenty toner and also like a few other products that I use and this. Like, I feel like over the past couple of months, my face has gotten a little bit smoother, and I'm really happy about it. Another item that I brought with me was my Tempo Move. I love working out, obviously. Other than ice, like my favorite thing to do is to do weights. And so being able to have access to this at my own house and not driving to the rink or anything is something that is extremely convenient, just because like sometimes if I can't go to practice because of something, or like Steve, my coach, is just like, okay guys, like you can do something on your own. Like I can just like do a quick like 30-minute like weight session, and I don't, like I said, I don't have to drive to the rink to do it. I can just do it at the comfort of my own home, and also watch TV while doing it, because can't forget that. So really anyone can be a speed skater. All you have to do is just put your heart into it and have fun while doing it. Because I'm a sprinter, like I do something a little bit different from the rest of the team, and like my training is a little bit modified. But let's say like, for example, like on the ice session where like the team is doing like a 15-lapper at a certain time, I would maybe do like an 8-lapper, 9-lapper, and I would have to follow like all of it. And then if Steve is just like, okay, Maame, like I can see that you can like push even more, like you could do like a 10-lapper, and I want you to be in the front while doing it and not be in the back. And like skating in the front and skating in the back is like completely different. For me, I'm just like, I really try to force myself to be in the front because it's harder and like you want to work hard, but being in the back is so good. For like weights and stuff like that, like in the beginning of the season, we do like testing and stuff to see what type of exercise that we need to do to like make us stronger. So like for me, because I already have like that snappiness, I can also work on like my strength, and our weight coach Andrew can like make a program for me to do like a more strength-based program. Or like if there's like something going on and like my snappiness isn't there, Andrew can be like, okay, Maame, we can do some really like quick stuff like jumps or like running or something like that. And so that's kind of what I would go through for a day at training. This is my bonnet. I use it to sleep, just to protect my braids, because I'm a black woman. Like I have braids to protect my real hair, and also this to protect my braids and my real hair whenever I sleep. And when I was younger, I was extremely bad with wearing it. Like my dad would be like, you have to wear it, you have to wear it, you have to wear it. And I would never understand why I had to wear it. Like why couldn't I just like, you know, sleep quote unquote normally? But now like my head feels really naked if I don't like have it with me. So yeah, I make sure to take it everywhere I go. It's like in the middle of like purple and pink, and so it's almost lavender, so yeah. And it's also big enough to like fit my big head. This is my travel blanket, my sleeping blanket, my everything blanket. I don't remember when I got it, but I got it as a Christmas present. I use it everywhere I go. On the plane, like I have to use it whenever I sleep. And it's just sort of like a comfort kind of thing, you know? Safety, you know? So yeah, it's like my own special teddy bear in a way. On my bed right now is like my bed sheet, and then the thin like sheet, and then it's my weighted blanket, and then it's this over my weighted blanket, and then it's like my comforter. So I have a lot of layers on when I sleep, but the weird thing is that I like to sleep super cold, so like my room has to be like 60 degrees, and that's literally perfect. Maybe it's also because I wear so much layers that I have to put the room cold, so. Thank you guys for being here and watching my 10 essentials. I appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.